President Obama should be impeached as soon as possible. Now, don't get me wrong, W. Bush, should have been impeached as well, but that's a different story. Yesterday, I posted this piece on my blog, individualsovereignty.blogspot.com, and I'm going to be referring to it on this other computer, this desktop computer. So again, I did this once before. Forgive me for back and forth. I'll try to keep it so the volume stays the same here. Not long ago, the New York Times editorial board made public their opinion that the president's ISIS war in Syria and Iraq was unconstitutional. That's quite a remarkable revelation by the New York Times editorial board. I don't think they've ever done that. I don't recall them doing it with Bush, and his invasion of Iraq was unconstitutional as well. There's no question that the New York Times is correct in their assessment, and violating the constitutional is an impeachable offense. Unfortunately, and most likely, impeachment will not happen. Even though the Republicans now have a majority in both houses of Congress, they're not going to represent we the people by bringing about an impeachment. And here's why. There are a few reasons, but here's the primary reason, in my opinion. They don't want to rock the boat. They want to retain for future presidents that illegal war-making power. That's why they won't impeach him, because that impeachment would set a precedent relative to which branch of our government gets to put the nation at war, and how does that branch do that? That's something that they don't want to be discussed. So, to me, the main reason for this is, whether it's Democrats or Republicans, it doesn't matter. They want to retain that illegal power because perpetual war benefits their primary constituency, which is the rich and powerful, the corporatocracy, the mega multinational corporations, the so-called defense industry, which, as we all know, is the war industry. All of this, to me, demonstrates that at the very highest levels, not at the street level, but way up there, these old labels, Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, they're essentially meaningless. Hang on a second. Okay. The highest echelon of politics in this country consists of neoliberals, not Democrats, not Republicans, not conservatives, not liberals, perhaps in name only, but not in essence. In essence, they are all neoliberals. And those folks, the neoliberals, they're all about global big business. That's all they care about, globalization. They don't care about you and me. They don't care about the USA. All they care about is having seamless, big business around the world. That's their goal. As David Rockefeller stated publicly in 1991, quote, "Surely it is preferable to have the world run by unelected elites than by the corrupt politicians of today," unquote. He stated that publicly in 1991. At least he got the corrupt politicians part right. Even though politically we're in a rigged game here, neoliberals are all on the same team. They may pretend to be squabbling with each other, but they're all on the same team. A perfect example is Obama and McConnell both working fiercely to get the Trans-Pacific Partnership implemented in this country. Even though we're in that rigged game, I don't believe that we're in, or rather that they are in any kind of a conspiracy. It's just good business to them. That's all it is. Now, there are other reasons that Obama should be impeached, having to do with violating the Constitution. The same was true of W. Bush. So, this has almost nothing to do with Republicans and Democrats. This has to do with neoliberals seizing power for the executive branch, ignoring the separation of powers that's supposed to be in our Fed government. So, long story short, at the very highest levels, I'm not talking about the average government worker, but at the very highest levels, we have an outlaw Fed government. There isn't any question about that, none whatsoever. They are violating the supreme law of the land. Now, you can take it or leave it, what I said. But keep in mind, I've been a very keen observer of American politics since 1956. Okay, that's it. You all take care. I'm getting really tired. I need a break. All right, be well. See you next time, I hope. Well, this thing isn't turning off. They couldn't have a, simple little one button that you click on. They have to have it this way. All right, take care.